what? We bought a plane. Another one. We bought a plane with 2 engines. I don't know what we were thinking. But anyway, we've done it. We bought a Hangar Queen with 2 engines, which everyone keeps telling me is a very bad idea. Probably, but hey, you got to give things a go. Doesn't work out, well, someone else can inherit my bad ideas. Anyway, so we're just ducking down there now. Ducking down to Warwick is where the plane is. I just got to quickly drop off some stuff. It's like 5:30 in the morning, getting in before the hot day and before my jobs I've got to do. Thought I'd bring you along now, put the video camera on and show you some stuff. Registration is of particular interest to some people. Something to make you laugh. I'll reveal that as well. So that'll be fun. Nice cool morning. We're doing 113 knots over the ground at the moment. 110 on the indicator. Currently 3,500 feet. We're 11 miles to the northwest. Sorry, when we're doing our radio call in a second. We're heading southeast, so we're coming from the northwest. Always an easy one to mix up. And we'll be there in approximately, what do we got, time 4:06. So we're on the right frequency, let's do a radio call. Warwick traffic, good morning, Mike for Papa it's a private pacer, 10 miles to the northwest, 3,500 inbound, estimating circuit area time 4:06, Warwick traffic. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the Warwick airspace. Now at 5:30 in the morning, or 5:42, don't think we're going to have a glider problem. I've got all my lights on anyway, and I'm looking out. Come here in the middle of the day, you'll have gliders everywhere. Which is good to see aviation happening. Can be a bit scary sometimes when you're flying into a swarm of gliders. Well, they call it a gaggle. Gaggle of gliders, I'm pretty sure that's right. I should know these things. I used to tow gliders. But at the end of the day, you keep your eyes outside, keep looking, put every light on you have, and yeah, communicate, look out, be courteous, fit in. We're all trying to have fun, so it's not that bad. Gotta be a little bit careful. Warwick is always, the airfield's always a bit fun to find when you're coming from the northwest, because I'll show you what I'm looking at. My dirty windscreen, sorry I was in a hurry this morning. Here is pretty much nothing. It's just a big tree and you can't actually see the airfield considering we're 6 miles away. I know where it is, I can sort of see it now because I've been there so many times, but it is a fun one to find when you're coming from this direction and you're not very high, which I'm not. Nice little sunrise thingo out there. Check out the inversion layer out there, it's quite low. It's going to be a really hot day. Anyway, I'll turn you around this way for a minute. Oh, there's my finger. There we go. Have a look. Have a gander. Out of interest, you're currently pointing due south. Camera. It's on a bit of an angle. Looking down my wing. And the wide angle picks up the nose as well. It's pretty cool how it gets such a big area. Now, I haven't got the weather direction down here. second. So it's a general southwesterly. So one would assume that would be using 2.7, but never assume anything. You know what they say about assuming? Exactly. Alright, what I'm going to do is put you up on the roof now, so you can see the proceedings of what we're about to do next, of whether that'll be of interest to you. So what we're going to do, circuit height's 2500 at Warwick, and we're going to fly over at 3000, have a look at the windsock to confirm my assumption of using 2.7. We will then overfly, descent dead side, and spin around and join midfield crosswind. You know what? There's no wind on the windsock, so what I'm going to do is still do that, but instead of flying all the way back over there, and turning around and joining midfield, we're just going to join crosswind 09, and that way we'll contact you straight up to where I want to be instead of backtracking. How's that for a good idea? Don't panic, that red light just means I'm EGT, the exhaust gas temperature's gone to cold, which is correct because I pulled the power back. Still had power on that happened, you'd want to be starting to look at your fuel tab or something. Righto. Warwick traffic, good morning. Mike for Papa is joining midfield crosswind 09. Will be a full stop, Warwick. Righto, we've done the call, we've joined, we got brakes, pressure, undercarriage is fixed. Mixture is rich, we got plenty of fuel. Fuel's on the left tank, which is the right tank, by the way. The correct tank for this operation. Otherwise it just gets confusing. Righto, second height 2500, we're at 24, so we fix that. Put a bit of power in. We got lights. I'll leave carby heat cold because on a hot day like today, it just makes the engine run yuck. And I don't think we're going to have a problem with icing. Not today. So with this thing, I normally pull power back to about 1500 turn base. About 3 or 4 turns of the, what's the name, trim. First stage of flat, because it gets you in within wide arc when you do that. Then you're on a base leg. That sets you up nice. Now I don't want to land right on the threshold. Probably can't see it yet, but I'm a bit tight, I would think. But it's a massive runway, and we want to be all the way at the other end. So, no point in landing too short. No one else around today, there's no point in doing 50,000 radio calls. They know we're here, we've joined, know what we're doing. Turning final, it's all clear. Pull the power back a bit more. Righto, we're definitely going to make it. We'll go full flap. Lower down to about 65. I'm empty, light today because I've got no kids with them. They're all still asleep. So we can go 60 over the fence, so to speak. hold her off, hold her off. If you just keep holding her off like that, do a really nice landing. But my centre line went over there, but that wasn't 100% keeping straight. Too busy talking. Righto, so we're on the ground. We're doing turn some lights off because this thing's on a generator and we don't want to run our battery flat. Don't need the GPS anymore. I can turn that off. Exit the runway. Stage left. So we landed Warwick. We're taxiing down to the hangars. And we will drop this stuff off. I'll give you a quick look at the plane. And yeah, we'll talk soon.
You ready to have a quick look? And let's go for a walk, eh? Well, you ready for the big reveal? The registration? Ta-da! What a rego. Now, we didn't buy the plane because of that. We bought the plane and that came with it, which is pretty funny. Anyway, this is the rest of it. It's some pretty good nick. Nice shiny. We've got a little baggage compartment down here. That's the back, and the little back kid seats in the boot if you're not carrying any other luggage. Chuck them down there. And if we poke our head up through here, sure. Now watch your head on these coat hangers. HF wires. Anyway, we look forward to showing you when it's flying, but obviously it'll be a little while away yet, so you'll probably see another video before then. But yeah, what do you think of the rego? Let me know. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Should we embrace it or should we change it? That's the question. Time to hit the road, Jack. Yeah. Climb in these things, you can hang on to that. Hang on to that. Do that. Do this. And then groan and moan and whatnot. Righto. What are we going to do? We're going to put you over like this.
Let's get this show on the road. So what we do is go mixture in. It's still warm because we only just stopped it 20 minutes ago. Mags on both. And we go a little bit of throttle. And we go. And we're alive. Oil pressure. Bring it up to 1,000. Start switching everything on. Radio. A radio. How's that for a good view, eh? What do you reckon? So, we have to we got oodles of temperature already. Fuel tank is good. Taps on the right tank. We got the first stage of flat. Trim set. Take off. That's set. We've done the run-ups. Righto, let's do it, eh? Let's do it. What have I forgot? Nothing. Warwick traffic, Mike for Papa Pass entering. Lining up and shortly rolling 27 will be a straight out departure to the west, northwest. Warwick traffic. Clear finals, we'll turn some lights on. Line. Look at that. Beautiful. 27. 7. Righto, let's do it, eh? Alrighty. Got full power indicating, sounds good. Keeping straight. Airspeed's alive, tail can come up. Keep it straight, it's a bit wiggly, there we go, there's 55, rotate, and she lifts off. Beautiful takeoff. If I do say so myself. Positive rate of climb, flaps away. No need to get too ridiculous, so we'll climb out at 80, we're still on 900 feet a minute anyway. Ball in the middle, and we'll fly home. We'll just fly runway heading to at least 1,000 feet above the ground. Righto. Well, that's that. It's as exciting as it gets, really. What do you think? What do you think of the aeroplane? Crazy idea? Do you think I should keep the rego? Long term? Like I said, we'll keep it for the moment. But yeah, let us know what you think. It will be in the air in the near future, and then we will make a verdict about it then. Plan is to do some family trips out west. My wife's a musician. I'm a mechanic slash farmer slash pilot, whatever you want to call me. Give it a go. So we hope to do a bit of, just like a bit of pastoral care stuff out west. We're involved heavily in the church as a Christian, and we just want to bring some hope and some joy to people out west and further out the field in the parts of Australia that otherwise wouldn't get a professional musician out for a weekend or whatever. So that's the plan with it for us, and then it will have to be flown a little bit farther just to help cover some costs. So will be available when it is all right to go. And then if everything else is really good, we're happy with it, we will then invest in some avionics and deck it out a little bit more exciting, make it IFR again. Nearly home. I just thought that you might like to have a quick look at me landing back at the farm. No.
Gunner windy traffic, this is Kilo Uniform Hotel, Cessna 172, joining crosswind for runway 22, Gunner windy.
That's down in Gunner windy, that's about 80 miles away or something. Not a bad radio down there. Righto, so I'll give you a quick look around. This is the Darling Downs area, this is where I live. All farming country, a lot of wheat on the turn. Be harvesting, probably start harvesting ours this week actually. Yeah, it looks nice out there. I love the morning sun shining over everything. Not sure if you can see that, but pretty nice. I do have a bit of a tailwind on my preferred landing direction. So what we'll do, we'll just continue as per normal, but we'll just check our ground speed as we're on final. If we don't like it, well, we will go around and land the other way. So, back to about 1500, 1, 2, 3. Get our wide arm, go first stage flap. Fuel tank's on the left tank, which is the fullest tank. My private airfield, so we don't need a radio call. No one else around here. We got the brakes are off, undercarriage is fixed, the mixture is now is set. Righto, so we got 70 on the indicator, we're doing 76. That's okay. Don't mind it. Up to 8 to 10 knot tailwind is okay on this trip with only one person. The much preferred option than coming the other way over the power line, that's all. Otherwise it's quite okay if you got a really stiff westerly. Ladies and gentlemen, is touchdown. That noise you might hear over the oh, you probably won't because I'll have the audio hooked up. But it sounds a bit like a turbine reverse thrusters coming on when you touch down because of the corrugation of the tractor tread tyres marks in the ground. Pretty cool. Righto, we're home. Off. Even turn the radio off here. Avoid using our battery. Well, we might actually call that over and out. Thanks for riding along. I'll see you next time. And yeah, if you like these videos, let me know. Because they do take a bit of effort to make. But if you like them, we'll keep doing them. And yeah, just subscribe and thumbs up. That'll be great too. Righto, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys. See ya.